Welcome back, everyone! And as I'm sure you've seen if you read the title of this video before clicking it, today we're going to be talking about low-budget vegan recipes. Because honestly, in this pandemic, okay, I think everyone except maybe like Jeff Bezos has learned how to stretch a dollar here and there, okay? So, anyway, that being said, okay, we are going to be looking at recipes that are all under $10 and that are less than $1.50 per serving. I know! Well, no, you can be vegan for pocket change, okay? Literally. I mean, that's pocket change to me. I hope it's pocket change to everyone. But that is my job. That is my service to you, if you will, okay? I'm your knight in shining armor because I offered myself up to go through the struggle of trying to find what is delicious and sustainable so that you don't have to, okay? And if you are still here wondering why vegan equals sustainable, well then I have truly amazing news for you. Go watch my videos! I literally have videos explaining all of this, okay? Go watch them. Go, right now. Pause it, pause this. Do it, go, shoot, okay? These two to be specific. Although don't try to click them because I don't know how to make it a link yet, so I'll figure it out later. But these two, okay? Go watch these two. You're welcome, okay? But if you're lazy or if you don't want to go watch an entire video, we'll just talk it up to incorporating vegan and vegetarian meals into your diet helps the environment by not contributing to a degrading system called animal agriculture, okay? It's disgusting. It's a beast of an industry, and it literally eats the environment's health. So if you want more info, okay, you know where to go. Or you can hit the subscribe button, and maybe I'll explain it again later. Our first recipe is a beautiful veggie stir fry, but I have to warn you, okay? In fact, the first two that I'm gonna give you are not my own recipes, okay? Like, I'm only so creative, okay? This video is enough for me. So, they are from a website called Budget Bites, which I highly, highly recommend you go check out because it is super cute and extremely helpful. They have a bunch of vegan budgeted meals, and I think they have other stuff like non-vegan stuff too. I'm not sure, but go check out the vegan ones, okay? I'll be watching your web cookies. But please go check them out. It is amazing. I love their website and I highly recommend to anybody who does not have a lot to make some meals, okay? So our first recipe, okay, get ready to drop your jaw. Ooh, English. Get ready to drop your jaw because this recipe only takes $4.46 to make the entire recipe. Okay, and it's not no like little tiny, I think it's like 6 servings too, okay? So check this. Per serving amount is only 74 cents per serving. Wow. Anyway. Here's what you'll need. 2 tablespoons of veggie oil, 1/2 head of purple carrot, 1/2 head of purple cabbage, 2 green bell peppers, 2 carrots, 1 yellow onion, 2 to 3 ounce bricks of ramen noodles, 1/4 cup soy sauce, 3 tablespoons brown sugar, 2 tablespoons sriracha, 1 tablespoon cornstarch, 3 green onions, and a handful of cilantro. Okay, so basically first, here we're gonna explain the recipe. Are you ready? So here we go. We're gonna make sure that the cabbage is all solid, okay? Take out the middle, you know, don't use any wilted stuff, and then you're gonna cut them into super fine strips. You're gonna cut the onion and green bell pepper into strips too. a large cheese grater to shred the carrots so they look a little like this. Okay, we're gonna make our sauce, so put your soy sauce, brown sugar, sriracha, and cornstarch in. Once that's done, go ahead and cook the noodles. Usually by package directions, you know, like boil them, make sure they're soft, whatever. And then drain in a colander. Colander? Drain the colander. The strainer, okay? Forget this fancy words, it's a strainer. So you're gonna heat the vegetable oil on medium-high heat in a large skillet. And then once that's hot, you're gonna add the vegetables and saute, you know, make sure it looks nice and pretty. When the veggies are nice and soft and pretty, pour the sauce in and then kind of like stir it, saute it, you know, get it nice and, the sauce nice and thick and coat all the vegetables. And then you're gonna turn off the heat, add the noodles in at very last. Be sure the heat is off, okay? Do not put it in when the heat's on, okay? It's important. Okay, and then you're gonna stir that around, make sure everything is tossed and combined, and then you're gonna top it with the beautiful green onions and the beautiful cilantro, okay? Oh, beautiful. Now look at it. Look at this delicious recipe. Do you see how delicious this looks? Do you see how amazing it tastes? Beauty, beauty. This recipe didn't even call for salt. And it's beautiful, okay? Okay, now this is my own recipe. Well, not like my own. Technically it's my stepdad's, but I'm gonna claim it. But I have to give him props because you know what? It's one of the easiest recipes that I love. It's so flavorful, it's so easy to make, and it's so cheap. I love this one. It's not gonna be as cheap as the others, I don't think. I still have to do the calculations because I'm making this video, you know, I'm filming it a little earlier. But it is honestly always one of my go-tos. Okay, I'm broke and I need some food. Bam, store, grab my veggies, we go. So just to be fair and honest here, I don't know the total price or the price per serving of this dish yet because I have to calculate everything while I make it. So I'll make sure to put it up while I'm cooking it or try to edit it in here somewhere. Okay, so here's what we're gonna need, okay? 2 tablespoons of veggie oil, some udon noodles, okay? I love these ones, these are my favorite. Some soy very teriyaki sauce, okay? This is where the flavor is. 1 medium onion, 2 carrots, and cilantro, okay? That's it. That's all you need. I don't wanna see salt, I don't wanna see pepper on your table, I don't wanna see none of it. That's all you need, baby. I got you. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? First, we're gonna prep all of these veggies, okay? I want you to dice this onion, and I want you to grate these carrots, and then lastly, I want you to chop up the cilantro. Now, don't be one of those nasty people, don't be one of those nasty people who throws away the stem of the cilantro. If that is where the flavor is, that's where the flavor is. You want more cilantro flavor? You chop up them stems. What is wrong with you? Okay, so then we're gonna cook our udons. So go ahead, you know, they have directions on the back. You've got it, I believe you. And make sure when you're done, you rinse them in a strainer, not colander, whatever, with cold water. Rinse it with cold water because we're gonna put it back in that pot. So first what you're gonna do is you're gonna heat up your oil in a pan, and then you're gonna, when the oil's hot, you're gonna add your onion first. So before you put the noodles back, put a little bit more oil just so that it helps it not stick, and then put your noodles in there and saute it with the onions. Now you don't have to wait for it to stick to the bottom of the pan, but I just like to kind of get it hot and kind of a little bit crusty, if you will. You know, it's not like super crusty, but I want it a little bit fried. Once your noodles are a little bit crisp, go ahead and add the sauce into the noodles and onions. Make sure you stir it around, all of it is coated and pretty. Then you're going to turn off the heat, and when you are ready, you're going to throw in these carrots and cilantro. With the heat off, don't have the heat on, okay? Look, don't cook it, but you want it to melt, okay? Don't cook the carrots or cilantro. You don't want to cook it. We want the flavors to meld together, and that's it. Make sure everything is well distributed, and then that's it, okay? Go put it in a bowl. Go enjoy that, okay? It took you literally 10 minutes to do, if that. Okay, less than $10 and under 10 minutes. How you like that, Chief? Oh, I can't wait to eat these. Well, all three of these were absolutely delicious and amazing, and well, I do not regret spending next to no money making them. Okay, so I highly recommend all three, and if you make any of them, you absolutely have to tell me in the comments below, because we have to vibe about it, okay? We have to vibe about it. But I had so much fun making all of these delicious recipes with you. Thank you so much for joining me this week. And please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And go follow Budget Bites and check out their website that I linked down below. They are amazing. I promise you will love their recipes. Okay, so one more time, thank you so much for joining me this week. And I cannot wait to see you guys next week. Sincerely, Ari.